Hi folks, it's Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team with Century 21. Here today with a quick market update for the Kemptville-North Grenville area. Growing community, very popular, especially with younger families who are moving out to the country for the bigger lots and slightly lower prices. So first what we're going to do is take an overall look at what we're seeing on the ground, because that sometimes is different than what the general statistics might say. I would say for January was definitely very slow. February, the first part was exceptionally slow. And then around the middle of the month in February, everything sort of picked up, whether it was the warm weather coming or whatever. Buyers were out there in quite large numbers. Very serious buyers. They're looking, they're being very particular, but they are also putting offers in. So overall, the sense that I got anyways towards the last half of February was this market had started to move again. And it just depends on where you are. It might be totally different in the city. In the rural areas, all the areas that I covered, definitely after the 15th of February, we saw quite a bit of action. I even know of a couple multiple offers that took place. And even on one of my listings that I had, there were 3 agents lined up wanting to take a crack at it. So those are the things to keep in mind. Now, the type of offers we're getting are traditional offers. So you're going to have septic inspection for many of you. You're going to have a home inspection. And in almost every single offer right now, there's a finance clause. Doesn't mean that people can't afford the house. It simply means that everyone's being extra careful because the banks are being very particular right now. And people want to make sure that, whatever they're pre-cleared for when they go into the bank still agrees with them. So you will find finance clauses in almost every single offer. And that's just the way it is. You will also find another clause coming at this moment. Anyways, it's very popular. What we would call a first refusal clause. In other words, the buyer who wants to buy your house also has a house to sell as well. Very common right now. It's hard to say if this is going to last. Beginning of the year, there's not a lot of houses out there either, which is the other thing. So that's very common. One property I had in the Russell area, there were 3 agents lined up. Every single one of them had first refusal offer. So there you go. That's the way the business is going at this point. Now, I would like to get into the actual Kemptville numbers. What are we looking at for that Kemptville-North Grenville area? Now, for this area, which includes the MLS codes 801, 802, and 803, have to do them slightly different to some of the other videos because there's 2 boards here that overlap each other. And the numbers that I get, to calculate, for instance, for average price, I get from the Ottawa board, but they don't include any of the numbers from the Rideau St. Lawrence board. So I'll do this one a little different. You're not going to get an average price, but I'll give you a pretty good breakdown on the market out here. So this year, Kemptville-North Grenville, 801, 802, 803, 32 sales this year compared to 20 last year. So there's quite a good jump. That's a significant jump in the number of sales in the first 2 months. This broke down to 28 homes selling and 4 condos. So the condo market in Kemptville has certainly picked up. Now look at how the market has fractured. Sales below 600, all right, below 600,000, 19. So 19 of the 32 sales were below 600,000. There were 13 sales between 601,000 and 800,000, and only 4 sales over 800,000. So these are your, probably in many cases, first-time buyers who missed out last year. They've now adjusted their thinking as to what they can afford with all the new rates and everything, and they're back out there. So that's your breakdown for the Kemptville market. Now, for those of you watching the video who want a better idea as to who I am, what my background is, and so on, I can tell you I've been doing real estate now for over 20 years, so I know what I'm doing. For the bulk of those years, I have focused on just the rural communities, so the rural towns and villages and countryside, for the most part, south of Ottawa. That's become indirectly sort of my main focus. Now, I'm also, on top of that, certified seniors real estate specialist, certified seller specialist, and a certified real estate negotiation expert. Things that would probably help you if I was looking to help you sell your home. Now, we do offer a free market evaluation, no strings, no phony baloney, absolutely no gimmicks, and absolutely no pressure. I prefer to just give you the facts because it's the facts which will help you to make up your mind as to what you want to do. Are you going to sell or are you going to stay? You need the facts, and that's the way I like to do it. Let's chat. You can call or text 613-552-0851. Happy to help you out. Happy to answer your questions. Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team with Century 21. Wishing you a great day. We sell country.